where she's at.
All right. Yes. Welcome. Let's post this.
I'm gonna mute because my baby is.
Savannah's not happy. All right, that's all up.
Hi, everyone.
Hey. She's mad mommy's not in the final, so she's crying.
All right, we are officially on screen share. I'm gonna make my way over to Skype. We are here, guys. Welcome.
Hi.
All right, still screen sharing, just making sure. iSurv1vor 32 is about to end, guys. Oh, what is going on? My screen's looking weird. Adam, you're looking all dapper.
I know, this is about to say, Adam looks all spiffy. Handsome.
Yes, I don't.
I'm like in pajamas, but hey, whatever.
Still look good.
Julie Moore, how nervous are you guys?
Pretty nervous.
I kept on going full screen and something in the background was like fucking it up. I just fixed it. So we're finally ready to rock and roll. I really hope all the viewers can hear me. I double checked that this time because at the last reunion and finale, I started off on mute and nobody could hear me or there was an issue. So it was really hysterical. Thank you, Amos, for helping me sort this out. Hopefully you don't have the same issue later tonight. It's been a long 2 months, guys. Has it not? Remember back before Christmas, y'all were seeing your images posted all Dutchified in Dutch outfits, and you're like, what the heck have I got myself into? Here we are, March 2nd, 2017, and we do have a winner. For the past 2 months, myself and Adam have been hosting you guys here in the Netherlands. Adam, thank you very much for your assistance and help this season. We are also accompanied with the jury. The 8 people who I enjoyed snuffing torches have crowned either Julian or Warren. Today we are gathered by Amos. He's at work. Thank you, Amos, for joining us. Dami is in his car somewhere. It looks like he's frozen to me. We have Moosey, M-Dog here in the Netherlands is what we like to refer to him as. Miss Randy, third placer, so close to where these two gentlemen are sitting tonight. We have Miss Latanya. Everybody's heard her once or twice at a tribal council here throughout the last 39 days. Just once or twice, though. What really matters is crowning a winner, guys. I have my votes.
And Savannah's here, too.
Oh, and Savannah. Savannah's always here. Savannah. Hi, Savannah. Savannah, who do you think's gonna win? This guy or this guy? That guy. Okay, that guy. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. I just need to know your opinion before I read the votes. Warren.
Yeah.
It's been a long game for you, waking up at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., challenges at such weird hours. Any final words before we wrap this final vote up?
I don't know what to say. It's been a blast. I enjoyed myself so much, and I'm so nervous. But whatever happens tonight, I'm happy with the way I played, and I'm happy that I've got Julian next to me. I have so much respect to him, and if he wins, I'm happy to lose to him. But if I win, cherry on top of the perfect Skype game that I've been part of. It's been a blast.
Thanks for being a part of it for the whole way through.
Well, welcome.
Julian, any final words to the jury, to everybody, viewers, just a general statement, anything?
Thank you so much for having me this season. It's been an absolute blast. Warren is such an amazing individual, so I would not be upset if he ended up taking it, but if I won, that'd be awesome. Either way, it's been a blast. Thank you so much, everyone.
Jury, do you guys have anything to say? You guys played with these two gentlemen. Some of you may or may have not casted a vote to win for one of these two gentlemen without revealing anything. Anything to say? We'll start with Mr. Amos.
Good luck, fellas. It's been a pleasure, and I respect both y'all and love y'all. Good luck.
Moosey.
Good luck.
Oh, Jesus. Welcome, Ty. Real quick. Perfect timing. Tamika, anything to say before I reveal the winner? Randy.
Sorry, she grabbed eyeliner, so I had to quickly confiscate that. I don't really have any like final thoughts. Just good luck, and may the best player win. So love you both. So
Ty, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I just want to say good luck to both of you guys. Y'all played a hell of a game. Y'all got where y'all at right now. So proud of you guys. We sitting here, y'all at that final two. Like I said, I never thought you two would be sitting in there. Y'all surprised me, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Latanya, anything to say to these two gentlemen?
Pop that thing. Pop it. Pop it.
All right. Adam, do you have anything to say to these two gentlemen? You don't even know who won right now.
I don't know who won. It's going to be revealed to me at the same time it is to you. So I'd like to say thank you, both Warren and Julian, for playing this season. It's been an absolute pleasure. Whoever the winner is, that's great. I think you're both amazing, and I wish you both the best of luck. So
Thanks, Adam.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
For the last time, I will read the votes. You want to see your name tonight, guys. You know how this goes. Julian, you've played your many fair share of games. Warren, you're in my position most of the time. You know how this goes. You want to see your name tonight. It's the only time. First vote. Julian. Second vote. Warren. One vote each, gentlemen. No one getting wiped out of this final vote. Julian. It's 2 votes, Julian. 1 vote for Warren. Fourth vote. Warren. We are tied. 2 votes for Warren. 2 votes for Julian. Warren. It's 3 votes, Warren. 2 votes, Julian. Julian. We are tied, gentlemen. 3 votes to win. 2 votes left. Julian. And the winner of iSurvivor 32, the Netherlands. Pop that thing, Julian.
Congrats, Julian.
Oh, Ashley!
Congrats, Julian.
Congrats.
Oh.
Oh my God, he's crying. You're gonna make me cry.
At work, don't do this, Julian.
Oh my God. And
Like, actually,
congratulations, Warren. You did an excellent job too, Warren. Don't feel down on yourself. You did excellent. So, congrats to both of you guys. Congrats to both of you guys. Warren, you did very good, Warren. Okay?
Guys, that vote, it could only have gotten closer if it ended up being a tie at the final tribal council. It was 5-3. Standing Warren was Tamika, Dustin, and Dami. The rest of the jury was back in Julian. That's Randy, Mateus, Cassidy, Amos, and Latanya.
And me.
Yeah, Randy, Mateus, Cassidy, Amos, and Latanya. Julian, how does it feel right now?
I can't even put it into words right now. I've been waiting to get on forever, and I've done it. This is fucking crazy. Thank you guys so much.
Warren, don't lay your head down in defeat. You just outlasted every single one of these people.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, Warren. You did excellent. Be proud of your game.
You should be proud of how you played. And you
excellent,
got
Warren.
3 votes. This wasn't a wipeout. You were so close. Everybody knew that there was only going to be one winner, Warren. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of you were the runner-up. Only one person's the winner, and you are the one person who is the runner-up.
Yeah.
Take that away.
Can't get closer than that.
Can't get closer than that. Got closer than every single one of these people who didn't vote for you to win, who voted for you to win. You beat them all.
Yeah.
Julian, congratulations. You are the sole survivor of the Netherlands season 32.
Oh my God, you guys. Thank you so much, everyone.
Julian, I feel like you applied many times in the past. No, Warren. You applied many times in the past. You didn't get on every time you applied. You actually, in fact, watched your wife. You just got married. Watched your wife get into a game that you've been waiting to play. That had to be bittersweet. Watch her make the merge. Do all the things that you've seen from afar. The scavenger hunt. iSurvivor K-pop.
And now Ashley's never going to hear the end of it.
She even got X back for a second.
Thanks, guys.
She even got X back for a second chance before you even got your first.
To get back, but I just want to say congratulations and good luck to y'all and whatever.
Amos,
But,
before you go,
all.
you just want to tell Julian like why you ended up voting for him, why your vote went to him in the end.
My vote, I think it was up in the air. There was a lot of, I think with Warren, there was a lot of like contradicting stuff in his answers with everybody. And even then, I looked at gameplay and it all basically came down to gameplay and honesty. And Julian was the only one that was just completely open with me the entire game. Julian told me that I was getting voted out, and when it boils down to it, I respected the honesty. So,
Amos,
love y'all both, though.
You know how I feel about you. You know what it was like for me to sort of the similar situation as Warren. Hosts in different worlds from different lands, but we all do the same thing. We host games. So for you to extend your interest and come to me and be like, hey, I want to be a part of it. Dude, my heart fell to the floor and I wanted to offer you something that you know, was worth your time and energy. So thank you so much, Amos, for playing. I know this isn't the end of our friendship, and I'll see you in real foot eventually, buddy.
Well, thank you for having me. Love all y'all, but I got to get back to work. My table's probably really thirsty right now.
Yeah. Go get those tips, buddy.
Bye.
Bye. Dami, are you here, buddy? You may or may not be.
Yeah, I'm at work.
Hey, Don, do you quickly want to
What's up?
give your 2 cents in while you're at work at all?
I just want to say, you know, both did awesome. Congrats, Julian. I'm happy. Regardless, both of you, we made a final 3 in the beginning. We did awesome. You guys slayed. If it wasn't me, I'm happy it's both of you. So congrats again, Julian. Good job, Warren.
Warren, now that you sort of heard a little bit of Amos, somebody who didn't vote for you to win, and Dami did vote for you to win, you haven't heard very much. Is there anything before we get into talking to the jury and opening up this experience? Is there anything that you think you could have done in that last little stretch of the final tribal council to sell your case? Is there like one person that you remember looking back on being like, dang, I was having a hard time thinking of how to answer that question, and I wish I answered it differently?
Honestly, I thought I lost the minute the jury started asking questions, because it's just the line of questioning and the way it was going. People thought that I was hosting and I was hiding photos, which was not the case. And it actually hurt my feelings, because I put in a lot of time and effort into this game. And I just felt I had a feeling coming in.
Were you surprised to get at least 3 votes? I mean, it was almost a draw.
I expected 2 votes. I expected at least, for the most part, 2 votes. I had a bad feeling all day that this was going to happen. You know, I've been saying in the chat the whole time, you've got this, Julian. So congrats. I'm not sad that I lost to you. It's just in this moment.
It's hard. It's hard.
Warren, you are an amazing person, and I'm so happy I got to share this experience with you.
Mateus, you sort of made it middle of the road in terms of the jury phase. There was a group there was a group of people already in the jury. You came, and then there was sort of a group of people that came after you. So you sort of got the best of both worlds mid-merge phase. How was the jury phase for you in iSurvivor? Watching the game play out.
It was fun to come there, and then it was all mad at me. But then me and Tameka love each other again. It was so funny to watch, like, how this play. I fucking wrote on Randy, but she didn't win, so I'm like sad at her.
Wait, so you were rooting for Randy to win the game when you were in the jury?
Yes. When I left, Randy was the probably only one to deserve the most to win.
Was it difficult for you to choose between these two?
No.
No. Why did you end up going for Julian?
Because I met him on the New Siege, and I feel like I put a lot of trust in him. And then after when I left, I started paranoid and everyone voted for him. So I feel like I have to vote for him to win to pay back the vote I did.
Okay, so yours was kind of like you voted him on the way out. He ended up making it to the end. So this was a form of homage and respect.
And I was looking for, I asked like who has different way to get there, and I think Julian has harder one, to be honest.
Tai, why did you end up voting for Warren?
That kind of shocked me, actually. I'm just going to throw that in there.
Can't hear you. Unmute. That's a no. You might want to hang up, come back, maybe? I could see you. I can't hear you. Latanya, you here? Miss Pop that thing?
I am.
Well, while Tamika's trying to sort out her technical difficulties, you want to state in your opinion why you thought Julian deserved your vote? And it's actually funny how this game works. I remember there was a time, Final 6, Final 5, where you're openly, I'm voting for you, Julian, until you're out this game. And then Final Tribal Council comes and you're like, damn, Julian, you got my vote to win. What happened?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but I just asked her a question, so real quick. Let her
I'm gonna be really quick because I got to get ready for work.
Yep.
But I voted for Julian just because I'm always with the underdog. I always want the person that works the hardest, in my eyes, to win. So that's it in a nutshell. I believe that from my view, Julian worked the hardest. The view that Warren is saying he worked hard in, I didn't see that view. So that's what I'm based on, what I saw myself.
Perception.
Yep. That's it.
What about you, Randy? I mean, let's go back to Tamika. Sorry, Randy. Ty, why did you end up placing your vote in Warren's favor?
Actually, it was a hard vote. I put both names in the bag, and one came out. So that's where my vote went. And plus, on top of that, we did have, even though he may not say that he was in an alliance with us, but we did have can you hear me?
Yeah.
We did have the 6 alliance with me, him, Dom, Latanya, Montus, and Randy. And so I am loyal, even though they have their little 5-guy alliance that we knew about already, because Dom was going around saying that the girls had an alliance, which wasn't true. I was more closer to fucking Montus and Amos than anybody, and Latanya than anybody, you know. So
this is a question
but I am loyal, and that's where it went.
This is a question for the jury and the final two. Everybody who made it from day one to the merge phase. Do you guys think that things that happened in that before the tribes were made? Do you think that the relationships that were formed during that limbo period played out throughout the game?
Yeah, to a certain extent they did. Yeah.
Yes, it did, because that's where I talked to Warren. That's where I talked to Dom. That's where I talked to Randy.
Does anybody regret that, other than the final two? Because maybe they don't, because they made it the furthest. But does anybody regret keeping so strong to a day one feeling, opposed to the feeling of what you were working with at the time, with what you personally experienced, opposed to way back when?
No, I don't regret that 6 right there, because I felt like those 6 were very strong. They was like opinionated, outgoing, and you know, that's what we needed at that time. Even though that our 3 just broke up and went to separate tribes, we still tried to maintain that once we got to merge, we was gonna get together.
Can somebody add Cheyenne, by the way, because I try to add her, I can't find her name, and I'm not going to go off a big screen. So if somebody wants to add Cheyenne.
Oh yeah. And
Josiah, let's talk to some pre-jurors really quickly, and we'll get back to jury. Josiah, how proud are you from sitting afar? You were one of the last purple. There was a whole stint at the start of the game where Vermont was a dying breed. So from afar, Josiah, how was it looking at the tribe that you directly started to handpick flourish throughout the course of the 39 days?
My gosh, Sandy, I am surprised, and I am so happy to see the tribe that I started on day 2 ended up making it to Final 4. Like, what the hell?
When they voted you out, did you think that this was possible? Like that 4 out of 4 would be.
I had that feeling in the back of my head. I had that feeling in the back of my mind that it could happen.
What's your biggest regret and mistake? Because you could have easily been swapped with any one of those 4. If you did something more, something different. You could have been Randy, you could have been Julian, you could have been Warren, you could have been Dami, but unfortunately you weren't. What do you, in hindsight, what's the reason why? What would you have done different?
It was. I think what I could have done different is not sticking with Cheyenne so much during those first few days in the game.
Say it. You found it. You found it. Warren.
Yeah.
Warren. Now, I know Warren and Cheyenne, I don't know if they openly didn't see eye to eye, but there was definitely some tension there based off of whatever. But Warren, from your perspective, you made it all the way. Is Josiah spot on about one of his mistakes?
Definitely. I think Josiah missed the boat on day one when he was all up in Cheyenne's role, and it was just him and Cheyenne, and it's Lamas to the end, and they were calling out the alliance in front of the whole tribe, and they didn't realize that they were ostracizing everybody else. So while they were doing that on night one, when people are getting to know each other, everybody else was like, we need to break those two up, you know? So that was your downfall.
I'm gonna throw it over to my co-host really quickly, because we sort of had like the similar opinion and liking to Cheyenne at the start of this game. When you cast somebody who's new, you like enthusiasm, you like activity, you like them being around on the first calls that the game, you like, okay, this person's getting into it. And then quickly, Adam, what happened from a viewer's perspective, from a host's perspective?
I mean, like, obviously when the game first started, Cheyenne had a ton of energy, and her and Josiah, they were both getting along so well. I'm like, wow, this is awesome. It's so good to see such like enthusiastic players. But then as the time like progressed, like Warren was saying, it became so obvious to the rest of the tribe that it was just Cheyenne and Josiah off doing their own thing. And I'm like, what are they doing? They're going to put themselves in a risky situation. And sure enough.
And it didn't help also that Dami was the king of like double dealing, like dipping his hands into this cookie jar, fully well knowing he don't really like those cookies. He's just going to fuck them up.
Yeah, he aligned with everybody.
And then ran to this side and told them, oh, Cheyenne's saying this, Josiah's saying this. Yeah. It was really,
that's how we knew about Cheyenne and Josiah, like, plotting against everybody else because
and any opportunity Dami had during challenges to like talk to people and fill each other in during the 2-2-1 live challenge, Ty, didn't he try to just like feel you out, tell you what with the scoop was? Like he was always just trying to like. Dami was such a good strategist, such a good.
Yeah, he was like,
So like, Randy. So let's just say during when you and Chris Braga had that meeting, just imagine instead of bullshitting and get like it was like, so what? Yeah. What you trying? Who's doing this? Who's doing that? Blah, blah, this is where I'm standing.
Yeah, he was. He was like, so are y'all cool over there? Do y'all like each other? Are y'all together? Yeah. I'm like, yeah. You know, when we get together, it's all 6 of us because that's what I was thinking. Like it was us 6 to the end. So I'm like, yeah, over here, you know. And Latanya didn't know Warren from Adam on up, and I'm like, okay, Latanya, if we ever get split up, you go to Warren, you go to Dom, you go to Randy, and they will try to keep you safe because this is our 6.
Well, that's exactly sort of what happened. Because at the merge, at the split, KJ was fighting a battle that wasn't gonna be won. Yeah,
at all, because we already had that established. We already had a plan before everything. We was always trying to be like 3 steps ahead on thinking about what the game was gonna be. So I'm like, okay, Latanya, I beat in her head.
I think a major game changer move that I could have made was using the idol on Latanya. And I think this would have turned out.
Oh yeah, I was actually waiting for it.
I was gonna wait. Oh my God, I want to tell you, like when I saw that, I'm like, I hope she used the damn. And then Don would have been here, and then y'all could have. It would like discuss the whole.
It would have been totally different.
Totally different. Oh, I was thinking.
Yeah, Warren, what's up?
I just want to say, Tamika said that the 6 would have been so great and everything. That was the plan the whole time, to have the 6. And when Dustin put all 3 of us up on that little pedestal and one of us had to go, that was, for me, that was the time that a decision had to be made. And that's when the guys came in and we were trying to save the guys because obviously...
I didn't have a little wink. I know.
So guys, I wanna talk about I wish he was here. I want to talk about what I think was the pivotal moment of the game that dictated. It didn't have like, it wasn't at the forefront of everybody's mind, but I definitely think that this instigated like the six of you for sure working out seamlessly at the merge. And I really do think you guys might beg to differ, but I think Parker getting voted out of this game instigated so much shit, whether you knew it, whether you were in it, whether you were at that tribal or not. That vote impacted your game immensely. By an orange getting voted out instead of Julian, it instigated this trickle effect of mistrust between a tribe that dominated the first portion of the game and something as like Parker getting voted out in a 2-2-1-1 vote just made it that much more of not an easier road, but it made the field a lot less high of grass to get through for the Vermox. So whether you guys knew it or not, it trimmed that grass for you guys to like skate through. Mateus.
I also think that since Vermont had to go to so many tribal councils, our loyalty had never had to be like
It was already
questioned
tested.
because
Repetition at tribal council made you guys tighter. Granted, you guys were the smaller tribe, but when Zeej only went to one tribal where Chris was voted out 7-1, yeah, they all survived, but still, that's one tribal council where it's unanimous. That doesn't really make everybody feel comfortable, right? The lines are there's no lines drawn there. You really don't know. So coupled with yeah, sorry, Julian. I'm gonna get to Julian and Mateus about this specific Parker vote from their perspective. Let's start with you, Julian, because you said it, we saw it. KJ didn't pick you. She didn't want anything to do with you. She wanted pretty much for you to get on that tribe, be isolated, and then hopefully not have to deal with you. From a viewer's perspective, Adam, right or wrong? Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
I was the first person thrown over there, and I was the only person from Vermont sent over there. Like, if she was going to send another one over, she would have.
Then you guys.
Her intentions were pretty clear.
Then Vermont wins the only challenge that they've ever won. The losingest tribe ever wins, and in your position, it's like, fuck my life. Like your iSurvivor dream. Like if you
actually we won twice.
Did you?
And this is
because
where
we won one when I was on the tribe.
We won we won the 2 truths 1 lie challenge.
Yeah. And then there was another one.
Okay.
But
Well,
anyway.
you still.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I literally couldn't even. I can't even keep track of the timeline in my head. You're like, yeah, we won that challenge on December 30th, and I'm like, fucking hell, last year.
Anyway, can I just want to say I do think that this is one instance where I kind of got a bit lucky.
Oh yeah, of course.
I kind of left this detail out, but Dustin came to me and was like, "Hey, vote for me, and you'll survive tribal." And in my head, I'm thinking, well, shit, if he's saying I'm going to survive tribal, why not do it?
Dustin?
And then after Parker left, you could kind of see the distrust. Like, Mateus was just exuding distrust. And when we got the merge,
Dustin was trying to set up what he thought was an iSurvivor first. He wanted to see what would happen if at tribal council there was one vote for every person on the tribe. So he went around trying to get for Parker to vote for Cassidy and Mateus to vote for Julian and Julian to vote for Dustin and then for Dustin to vote for Julian. And so everybody would get one vote. And he was this close to making it happen. However, when he went to go watch the tribal council footages of the question and answer ceremony, he saw Parker, and after the fact, he realized, I guess Parker was doing too well of an acting job to where Dustin got really nervous about Parker's answer and ended up voting for Parker. Cassidy was the one who was supposed to vote for Parker, and then Dustin ended up voting for Parker instead of who escaped with no votes at that tribal. There had to be one person, right? Mateus.
It was me.
Yeah, so Mateus was supposed to get that vote from Dustin, and it would have been 1-1-1-1-1. But
I don't even understand that logic.
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to.
It was not a fun tribal to be at.
well,
trust me.
I think it was maybe. I wish Dustin was here. I wish he was here. I think it was more of like I feel sort of comfortable. I want to be advantageous. I want to leave a mark. I have so many of these people around me right now that are that I have numbers. Like, let me try to do something crazy just for the sake of it. Which again, completely backfired because that was the direct reason why at Merge.
That was the moment when
I ran.
my bad side was
no time
wake up.
running.
Yeah.
I wasted no time running to Amos, telling him everything.
Well, here's the thing. I also, Julian, what did Dustin say to you after Parker left and everybody's left? Like,
I went on call with him right after, and I asked him what the hell went on, and his exact response was, you just got played. That's what happened."
Oh, by who?
I'm not making this up. He called me and was like, "You just got played," and I was sitting there thinking, "What the fuck, dude?"
Who said that to you?
Dustin said it to him
Dustin.
as to like what had happened.
How did you get played when you survived?
Because the whole part,
Julian.
exactly, that's what I was thinking. I thought it was just an unnecessarily rude response.
Well, not
Like,
only,
I was happy
think,
that I
I didn't know.
survived,
I didn't know he
sure,
said that
but-
to you, Julian. I didn't know he said that until a few days ago. But I mean, it's one reason. It's one thing to try to make a move like that, but he didn't fill in Cassidy. He didn't fill in Mateus. He like half filled in Julian in a way. It's like, I'm doing you a favor. Do this. You're safe.
Cassidy didn't have idea about this. I was like pretty sure she know. So I was like, bad bitch.
Well, it was more like Cassidy knew that Dustin was saying, "Do this, you'll be fine." Sort of like the same thing he was doing to everybody. Nobody knew what his plan was, but everybody was listening to the way he told them to vote. But they didn't know the plan.
No,
It's
I
like
said I
telling
would
Julian that, like, you just got played. Of course, that's gonna make him later want to vote Dustin out.
Well, it's
by
he's
treating
gonna
it
go
like
find
that.
greener pastures because that pasture was just turned into a heap of piled shit. So he's gonna like, all right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go find another place to like
Pretty
work
much.
my game out.
And then 5 minutes later, I called Julian.
And then so this
And I
guys,
talked
so we're talking about this because this is what set the stage for when Merge
For the
came.
Merge.
The tribe with the majority was not so much the majority because I feel like this made Mateus feel more comfortable, and everybody else who was like feeling nervous about that situation, that made them feel more comfortable and like, okay, well, I have my fallback. The Merge is here. We had this 6 from day one. Let's go. You know, it's sort of like made them comfortable in that, okay, I don't need to even entertain working with Zeej because of what had just happened, if that makes any sense. And the challenge with the first Merge challenge where people got negative toys and stuff, that also helped Vermont because again, Zeej just started to negate each other. So it's like Dustin just voted out Parker. They merged. The Zeeges are giving each other negative points. It's like all these instances are just literally lifting Vermont up, and you guys are all playing it perfectly because you guys are building relationships with everybody else. You guys are winning challenges, and you guys are sticking together. At least,
Yeah, no, on each one immunity after the Merge.
We
The only
own,
purple have one immunity.
yeah, it was only us.
it's crazy, Josiah. Why do you think that they could win challenges on their own but not together? The fudge.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Does anybody have anything to say?
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about the Parker vote. I'm pretty much done stressing that point. I think that was one of the instances that you guys really didn't have much to do with. It was more Dustin doing, but it had such a trickle effect on everybody's gameplay.
About the whole us losing challenges in the beginning, I think it was just because Zeej was a more put together tribe. They had that level of cohesiveness with challenges. And then, like you said, with the Parker vote, it all just felt shit.
Yeah, and I think also because at the back of our minds, we wanted to get rid of Cheyenne, not so much Josiah, because we actually like Josiah. But actually, Cheyenne was the main. I think we immediately sabotaged ourselves.
We talked
at the
about
beginning.
throwing the blast
actually
off
wanted to
challenge
throw the
to get
challenge.
rid of
To get
Cheyenne.
rid of Cheyenne.
Mm-hmm. I remember that when you guys were designing that flag for Vermont, I remember Cheyenne being a vocal force, and she threw you guys down. Like,
Exactly.
like here's a cliff. She drove you guys off of it with like, what was that thing that I just remember she had like a fox thing that was like sliding down. She like had to have it.
She just didn't know that she was going to be the one that was going to slide down to tribal.
slide on off the golden edge.
No, but it did cross our mind during Blast Off to just throw it, just to get rid of Cheyenne.
We discussed it.
Is Cheyenne here? I think I saw her join the...
She has been on and off, but not really.
Really? She's not here?
Josiah, we actually liked, but...
Yeah, we didn't want to get rid of Josiah, but he just wasn't in our core.
Guys gave a jump back, but I think he got polluted with Cheyenne. He was just Cheyenne. And when she said, "Oh, we're gonna have a little pizza party on your birthday, only me, you, and Dom in the little lava chat," we were like, "Bitch, you can't do it."
Yeah, we saw all these things, and we, picked up on.
And see, and this is the stuff that bonded you guys together. So when you guys were supposed to be playing individual, that bond kept you guys together to play as a unit, like that. The history of bonding over the dislike and distrust of Cheyenne, whereas the Siege, all they did was party and be happy. We won. Let's vote out the one obvious vote. Like they didn't have any of that real tension to glue themselves together.
I think it was also the fact that how can I say? I wanted to say something that I forgot it, but yeah, I mean. For any future person that's gonna play an iSurv1vor, or any Skype game or any Facebook game, or whatever, do not out your alliance in front of the whole tribe.
Yeah,
do that.
It's not a good
Do
start.
Just any game, really.
Yeah, any game. Do not do that. Do not say we crazy.
Mamas.
Talk about highlights. Julian, what was your highlight of the game?
Llama.
Other than
I
winning.
was in part of the llama, but a girl she just ticked me off. If Don wouldn't have said that she was trying to go after me the first week, I probably would have.
She said she was going after Warren, me. I don't know if she said you. I mean, she
did.
She
was just going all
had
over
some
the place.
outside information.
You can't be that.
I was like, Josiah, I want to be with Josiah. I got to get rid of her to get closer to Josiah because he was just so
too loose
like the person you just want to just grab his face and be like, yes, get up.
Yeah, we liked Josiah. We did.
We loved Josiah. That's one thing we did know, that Josiah was likable, but he was just so like connected to Cheyenne that we just had to get her out just to get closer to Cheyenne.
Looking back at it now, my head for most of the time I was in the game, it was. I feel like my head was like I was
Ignorance is bliss.
What was I
you didn't know,
thinking?
so therefore you thought you were fine. You thought you were playing a good game. You thought you had the right thing with Dami and Cheyenne. And now that the game's over, you clearly realize, oh dang it! Next time I'm not gonna get comfortable.
Yeah.
And Dom was playing both sides, and
plus Dom was telling us everything they were saying.
Dom was telling us everything that you guys were saying.
Yeah, everything.
All right, I'm going to go down the line and we're going to talk about highlights of the game. So start thinking about your favorite memory, because after this, guys, we're going to be closing the chapter of 32. I might see you guys in the future of iSurv1vor. I might see you in the future challenge. But 32 is over.
What you want me to do? What
Julian,
you want me to do?
Julian, floor is yours. Julian, what's your highlight?
Well, I'm not going to say winning because that's a cop-out answer. I'm actually the highlight of the game was all of the calls and stuff with Vermont 4. Like I just enjoyed being around that group of people so much, and every time we would go on calls, like yes, these are the people. These are fucking awesome people.
Runner up.
Just
my favorite one was when Cheyenne got voted out and me and Montu got the car and started boogieing and dancing like, yeah, that bitch.
Just for the record, for the first 6 days of the game, Cheyenne Mateus, because during when there was no tribes, there was already this feeling about Cheyenne. So it was going into the tribe pick'em. It was already established that Cheyenne.
I didn't even know that Zeke knew how annoying Cheyenne was.
No, well, because for some reason, Mateus are already known, and Mateus already had his
How about I don't even remember who she is?
Yeah. Oh, but what did you call her, Mateus? Siobhan, and what did you call Josiah? He called her Cheyenne was Siobhan.
Yeah, Siobhan.
I can't hear you.
I think it was Siobhan.
No. Come back. Sorry, it was Siobhan and something else. Warren, what was your highlight?
I'm back. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I call them Siobhan and Josephine.
Josephine, yeah.
He was like, at first tribal, I will be shocked if it's not Siobhan or Josephine. Oh my Jesus. I will be so shook.
Oh, Cindy, baby.
Stop. So for everybody who doesn't know, viewers, other castaways in the season, any call that I've ever joined and Ty was already there, I wouldn't even have to say hello. She'd see my name pop up and she'd just start busting out Grease. Sandy, babe. But throw me back to high school when all my friends used to sing that to me walking down the hall. All right, so Warren, what's your highlight? Let's finally get to it, big boy.
Yeah, but I actually enjoyed the whole game, but I like that I won a challenge, K-pop, yes, and the Bamako making it to the final four. I mean, I didn't think it would happen, and it happened, and I'm so proud of us. And either one of us could have won. I know I cried earlier, but I'm good, and yeah. It was a blast. It's my best Skype placement. That's my favorite part. My best Skype game placement, second place.
I think that's going to be my one regret that I didn't push harder for our damn Zigga tribe to get to where we at. Y'all did good. Y'all by mine. Y'all did good. Fighter 4.
Randy.
You should have heard me in that chat room say what y'all did.
Randy, what was your highlight?
Get to the Final 4.
My highlight was, of course, working with the Vermont 4 and winning Hell Week. I was pretty impressed with that.
Proud of you. Moosey. You just like Julian, you've been trying to play this series for so many times.
Yeah, and I
finally, I've given you the chance. Hey, sometimes it's not about winning; it's about being invited back.
Yeah, this is what I'm thinking.
What's your highlight of the Netherlands?
I got robbed, so I wanted my second chance.
I think my outcast with me and Tameka was like over the place because we were always like screaming, dancing.
I loved you two together. I loved you, Tamika, and Latanya together. Like the Zeech trio of you guys together ever since that first call where you guys designed the flag. From I did this. Oop, he's gone.
No. Then Latanya dropped the call and we didn't know what happened. And the
who did the majority of that coat of arms?
Yeah, those three.
Me. Yeah. Me.
Latanya, Tamika, and Matus?
No.
And Amos.
But I did like the background. I changed the background. I placed it everything where they needed to be placed.
According to Dog, Tamika, he did this. Not you. He did this.
He did this.
I did this.
Ours is a hot fucking mess.
All right, let's just go. Couple more highlights. Oh, Red Obsession.
The other tribe's coat of arms was the worst coat of arms that I could have ever seen.
I was just coming to you. What's your highlight, Latanya?
Kindergarten project.
Yes.
We didn't design it. That was Cheyenne. It wasn't us.
Latanya.
That was Cheyenne.
Latanya.
Who did Charles? Cheyenne.
Cheyenne overspoke over us.
Yeah.
A lot.
Cheyenne was like.
I was okay. I think they did. The other side of the track, and I'm telling my twos, I'm telling Latanya. I said, I hope Warren and Reddy can control that shit over there.
Like, had KJ been on our tribe at that time, I think it would have been a lot better because she's a graphic designer. But
that's another thing. Those people coming back, those past players. frustrated the hell out of me.
My Chrissy boo, he's mad at me because I voted him out. I think that's one of my
He
worst.
still loves you. It's okay.
I want to speak to Latanya real quick. Latanya. Now, for the record, guys.
Yes. What's up? What's up?
For the record, I want to say that you were one of my favorite castaways to watch play this season.
Well, you didn't ask me my highlights.
Well, I'm telling you a statement first. Duh. Did you listen?
Oh, well, thank you. Hey, dear.
No, what's your highlight? What's your highlight? Other than listening to my.
She definitely made this season a lot more entertaining.
Hell yeah, she did. What was your
Well,
highlight?
my two highlights were, for one, making it in this game to Final Five, and I ain't win one motherfucking comp.
Not one. Final Five, glory spot. Say
Sorry,
what?
Julian, but I really won. But my other highlight was Dami bringing his ass in the jury, because his ass was just slithering all over the place, gonna throw me up on. He threw me up under the screenshot, not under the bus. He threw me up under the screenshot. Like
He threw all of us, besides the two boys, under the fucking bus.
No, I'm talking about the screenshot blues business. That's all I'm talking about.
Screenshot gate.
Because it's just whack as hell. But anyway, everybody else was wonderful except for KJ and now Dami. But everybody else was cool. I really don't even remember everybody else. I just know that Tamika got robbed. I'm talking fast because I gotta get ready to go. But Tamika got super robbed, and I'm glad I was able to stay to fucking at least Final Five to represent her. We had to represent the chocolate popping off.
Yeah.
And then
It's the final two. Come on.
Warren's like, I'm chocolate. You didn't vote for me.
I'm chocolate. Come on.
I'll melt your mouth, not in your hand. Okay, so
My God.
I don't really remember everybody in the game. I just love me some Randy and Tamika and Amos and Matus and Julian. You know, even though I wasn't messing with you at first, but you turned out to just see. I saw how you was so just determined to win, and you were just patient, and you just didn't overstep stuff, and it was just kind of, you know, crisscrossing your name around and shit. But other than that, I just saw that you really did a good job. Other than that, it's been real, y'all. I hope that I get voted best player or some shit. Or something, maybe.
Yes.
But I'm already, so it don't matter. I don't have to have 2 awards.
Mwah.
All right.
Love y'all, though. If I ever ask you in the future,
but I gotta drive.
In the future, would you ever come play again?
I'm gonna stay on just listen, but I'm moving around trying to get ready to go.
All right. Mwah, love you.
Love y'all.
Ty. I didn't actually ask you yet, but what's your highlight? What are you gonna miss about being on the jury, signing on Skype, talking to all these fools, strategizing?
Oh my God, me singing to you. I'm gonna miss me saying, Sandy, baby. I'm gonna miss that, and I'm gonna also miss everybody here. Hopefully, we all keep in touch, because everybody on this cast was amazing.
You guys were really, honestly, with how quickly I found all of y'all. Say that again?
She said everybody was amazing. I said, don't be lying to me, because not everybody.
She's going to be speaking the truth till this call is over.
Everybody was amazing.
No, but you guys were really a good cast. I found y'all really quick.
I didn't dislike everybody.
In December, I found y'all real quick. I asked you guys got me your material, wham, bam, we started right away. I couldn't ask for more. You guys were really, really fun. You guys were patient with me and the pace. You guys knew that there was another season going on at the same time. You guys were the newbies. Welcome to the family, guys. You guys should be proud of yourselves. You guys made an epic season. For real, every single one of you made the Netherlands what it was. It's not the Netherlands without one of you. One of you guys are out of the equation. It's a different season. It's not the same. You guys make it what it was. Randy, thank you so much. Was rooting for you. In the end, was rooting for you. Was rooting for another female winner. Couldn't bring it home, but
me too.
It's short.
Ty. I'm sorry that my twist robbed you, Tamika. I really am sorry my twist robbed you. I hope to see you again in the future, whether it's in another iSurvivor, whether it's in an iChallenge. I wanna host you again and watch you slay. You're fun. You care. You put what I want. You put the same as me. I host. I put love and passion and care. You do the same motherfucking shit. Can't ask for more. Thank you. Thank you for making your mark on my series. Finally.
Thank you.
M-Dog.
He did that.
You did this. Oh my Jesus, you did this. You're like the king of the catchphrases and one-liners. Who would have thought you would be you, Latanya, Tamika, all you guys, catchphrase Zeech tribe. Thank you. Oh shit. Thank you. I can't hear you whisper in my ear. Whisper your sweet nothings to me. I can't hear it. Ooh, bye, Papa.
We'll be back.
You back?
I win because I was Adam's favorite.
And it's okay. I will still host you again, even though I know you like Adam as a host more than me. That's fine. That is okay.
No, that's not true because he don't host that much. He just is there.
He just
I just is that. That's just true.
he gets the best role.
That's right.
Yeah, I got a doggy from Eric, so I'm aware.
Oh, Eric, hey, what's up, QEI? Josiah.
I thought that was real at first.
Josiah, you actually
No.
do you remember how many times you auditioned for this series?
Me.
Josiah, I know you did at least once or twice. Definitely once before this at the very least. I know you didn't last super long. Thank you for showing up to the reunion. You were in a blazer. You're showing me so much respect and appreciation for your time in the game. That does not escape me. I will remember that you're here looking dapper at this reunion, supporting everybody here. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. And you started creating the winning tribe. Without you, that tribe is completely different.
But they vote him out, so yeah.
But they voted him out. So they voted him out. But they did him a favor. They like gave him a ticket to like a second chance season. They like, yeah, here, Josiah, go play second chances.
And one thing that I am so happy to have seen is just the camaraderie amongst everyone this season. Not only that, but also just the fact that we've created so many strong bonds this season that we all, even if we're in different countries, hey, we can try and see each other. I mean, Dom's coming to see me in about a month. So
Dom coming probably to see everybody, honey.
yeah.
He probably walking down my block right now.
Talking about
What about player of the season?
I was actually gonna. I usually hand it over to. I'm gonna hand it over to my
We
co-host.
already know it's you, damn Randy. We was tired. Motherfucking ass.
Adam, can you actually go look at the score so I don't leave my screen?
God damn it, you. God damn it, you. You can leave that me win.
Hey, if it couldn't be me,
someone
Tamika.
Yeah, thank you.
Adam.
If it couldn't be me, I wanted either you or
Yes, sir.
Latanya.
Can you sign on to just go to the Netherlands forum for me really quickly?
Yeah, vote for me.
Can you announce the official results, please?
But we already know who to vote.
I won.
Hello, you did.
I was last. It's like depressing.
Adam is about to announce
What the
player of the season.
Adam didn't vote for me.
Player of the season. Should have been me, but god damn it, it's gonna be Randy.
I voted for Randy, so I can't say that.
Oh, okay. So now you dead again.
I did for you too. Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Oh,
You
Jesus.
better.
Oh, Jesus.
I did.
Oh, Jesus.
I voted for you too, Tamika.
I voted for you too.
I voted for both of y'all bitches.
I voted for you. I voted for people.
Adam, do you have the results at all?
Yeah, the results are in.
All right, guys. Floor is
And
yours, Adam.
Randy won. Yay.
And the winner with the majority of the votes is
What now?
Miss Randy Jackson.
Randy Jackson, player of the season.
Yay, Randy.
Randy, you join an illustrious group. Some winners get player of the season and some non-winners get player of the season. And you are a non-winner to get player of the season. That means something, all right? Congratulations.
Thank you. It feels almost as good as winning.
Hey, guys, Vermont, Cheyenne joined.
Hi, Shy.
Hi, Sasha.
Hey guys.
Shy, we were talking about, I was asking Josiah, because you're sort of in the same boat as him. Josiah was the fourth one voted out, or third. You were the first from the Purple Tribe that seemingly was never going to make it far at the start of this game. Looking from your perspective, you were out on day 6 till day 39. How was it from your vantage point watching all these Purple Vermocs slay this game?
It was pretty fascinating. I'm glad that they ended up winning in the end. So congratulations, guys. Amazingness.
Did you learn anything about maybe why you weren't able to last as long as they were? I know this was your first game, so I'm sure that that had something to do with it. But down through the grapevine of other Vermoc members or even watching, is there something that you definitely, I fucked up there, not gonna do that again?
I made a lot of fucked up decisions. But there were things that I didn't realize until afterwards. Like when the first tribal council came up, I knew I was going to be the one going home. I knew that was going to happen.
What would you say was one of your mistakes that was like with the icing on the cake as to why it should be you opposed to the other 8 people?
Trust and Dom.
I don't know. Just
sitting on the car 12 hours.
Yeah.
Who did you want to see? Because you know both of these gentlemen. You know Warren. You know Julian. Who did you want to see in the end? Take home the championship? Do you know who won?
No.
Yeah.
Whom? I haven't checked it.
Well, who do you want to win?
Honestly, I would have loved to see Julian won.
Julian is the winner of iSurv1vor the Netherlands. Yes!
Now she didn't like me from the start, so
Warren, you should just be like, good thing you didn't have a jury ball.
I think that was her downfall, her dislike of you, other people.
Oh wait, Cheyenne, I do have an important question, Shy. All right.
Oh gosh, okay.
I gave you a compliment. Me and Adam were so impressed with how active you were, how into it and passionate. We got this vibe like on day 1. It all went downhill a little bit. Maybe you said too much to the wrong people, not being really aware as to like the appropriate people that you should be saying these things to.
Right.
But one thing that I do want to find out, because this had a lot to do with some of these bad moves you were making. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, and it's okay. This is your first game, so if I'm correct, that's fine. But correct me if I'm wrong. There was somebody in your ear, not in the game, not telling you what to do, but chirping in your ear, and that directly influenced either what you did, how you perceived people, if you wanted to work with them or not. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah. Who was it? Mason? I don't really know.
No, actually.
Do you want to? No. Did you just want to you just want to spill it for the record? Like this person sort of tried to give me a heads up, and it turned out not helping me at all, because some people got that vibe that Cheyenne saying she's never played orgs before. She knows way too much about too many of these people, and she's saying it openly. So there's something else there. So just for the record, this was the start of the season. Who was it? Because I'm sure the whole cast.
Because I want to know how it doesn't matter now. Yeah, because I want to know how. Because I want to know how I was a pawn.
Okay, let's see. Who was it I was talking to?
Yes.
Because I don't know anybody named Mason, so
no, Mason was one of my buddies I went to high school with.
Yeah, no, I know Mason because I remember when I asked you to play, you're like, oh yeah, my friend Mason plays these games and stuff. But some people maybe thought it was Mason, or I looked at our mutual friends. I was like, Mason doesn't know that much about me, the series, or any of these people. So I'm just interested in knowing who put
There's just random people throughout the grapevines that I guess Mason talked to before, and then they started talking to me, and it kind of spiraled from there.
I must feel flattered that people.
Me too. But I'm not flattered in that way because I've never been a pawn.
Well, I was a comp beast, so.
You was a well, what you are a comp beast. That's a flattering accomplishment. You know,
I can't even remember what you said. It was just
sort of about like being emotional, and like if they like get on your bad side, like they're done.
That you don't get on your bad side because you'll go.
Yeah. Sort of like pretty much what Tamika said in her meet me, but like they they said that was how you played or something.
People shouldn't get on my bad side. I'll say I'm gonna take them out, or there's gonna be trouble for them. And she got on my bad side.
You don't say that about Warren. I feel like people should say that about like me. Like, don't get on Sandy's bad side. I don't ever see Warren as somebody that you say that about.
And to be honest, I think when that happened, when we heard about that through Dom, who said that you said that about me, Warren, and Randy, and LaTanya, that was started our alliance, the first day 2. So our comparing notes and shit, and we were like, oh, okay.
I just prefer her to get to know us.
Yeah.
In the game on her own without having outside influences.
Well, I'm pretty. Hopefully, Cheyenne. Next time you play a game, like say, let's just say you come in another IS series or even in the next series. I promise you, like the best thing that you could do is try to make organic friendships. And I know you did do that to a point. Like you made organic friendships with Dami and with Josiah, but those were organic because you didn't either get negative feedback from somebody outside, or you just like chose to ignore that negative feedback. I just going to the next game because that was so disappointing because I had such hope for you in being one of the newer players. I wanted you to have a good shot at this, but you did yourself an injustice when you immediately took whoever was saying what and used it as your own personal mind frame. Did you an injustice?
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
See, I also one mistake was she took a sweet time to respond or to actually message people one-on-one because I remember.
Someone hear me?
Yes, Moosey, I can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear.
Okay.
You did this. Sorry, Warren. So she took her sweet time in responding to people?
Yes. Like I friend requested the first night, and she didn't accept it right away, and then it took her like a couple of rounds to actually reach out to me, and it would be, oh, can you come on call now? We're gonna do the challenge. While I was actually having interactive conversations with other people, and that was also what started the whole slope of a fox going down the little coat of arms.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that maybe even like just interacting with people, if that came from a message, just affected. Yes, Moosey. What would you like to say?
I was trying to talk with her on the first night, and she only responds to me like twice when she was sitting on the car for like 12 hours. So
17 hours to be exact.
Yeah.
So these are all things that she's going to take away from the next experience. It's like on day 1, if I am openly on call with all these people, I better be keeping up appearances in PMs if they're responding because they're going to get the wrong impression.
Yeah, or don't say negative things about people that's on the call.
Don't say negative about Tamika.
Don't act like Amy O'Hara.
Oh, Moosey, I think it's maybe when you get too loud, it cuts out. Talk now, because I don't think it's working. Yeah, no, you cut it out. It was like when you got all ghetto, your mic was like cut you off.
Hey.
Don't talk shit about my boo Tamika because I'm coming for you.
All right, guys, I'm literally all out of questions. Now I'm gonna leave it open for you guys to maybe ask each other something. Like, Randy, is there anything that maybe you wanted? I was gonna use Dami as an example, but he's not here. But like, maybe ask Dami, clear the air one last time, or Warren, ask a juror, like, why were they so fucking rude in their questions, or anything from anybody. Just raise your hand and I'll let you have the floor.
I'm good.
Ty.
I don't think the jury.
I think most of them questions everybody want to ask Dom's ass, but how convenient that he ain't here because he knew he was gonna get slammed.
Slammed, okay? Because this one I want to ask Warren. Okay,
Yeah.
so Warren, I know you and Dom were close, right?
Yeah.
Where did y'all come up? So did y'all two come up with like a plan to say that me, Latanya, and Randy were so close to the guys to where they come after us?
No.
Okay, so it was just Dom. Okay.
That wasn't my plan. My plan at the merge was to stick with the 6 because that's where the numbers were. But with
Dom's
Amos,
gameplay was to shift focus on anybody but him the whole entire game.
When Amos came to be
and lie in order to do it.
When Amos came to be at the merge, he cleaned house about Z-Game. He told me all the secrets. And then Amos suggested, let's do a Guys Alliance. I wasn't going to tell Amos then, no, we're not doing a Guys Alliance. Because, I mean, I've got my 1 foot in one alliance and I've got my 1 foot in the 6-person alliance. I wasn't going home. So
I have a question.
My plan was never to take you out. It's just I had to vote you at that round because we both were up on that thing.
I have a question.
And it was out of
All right, so it seems like Dami, it's aware, all right? The 2 front runners for the majority of the merge, it was towards the end, Randy, Dami. Like one of them is Dami's playing strategically, Randy's playing jury favoritism, strong competitor, most likable type of gameplay.
And I didn't lie.
Yeah, no, yeah. So here's
people.
the thing. When Dami lied strategically and mind fucked a lot of y'all, right? He got heat in the jury, but if he was a finalist, would that heat have turned at all into respect, or would you think that he still would have lost the game despite getting to?
He would have lost. He would have lost.
Okay, so with this jury,
definitely lost.
All right, so it seems like this jury, Dami played.
His character was just fucking tired.
Okay, all right. So Dami played too dirty, Warren, to get the respect from these people, and I can't help but just maybe state this. Jury, tell me if I'm right or if I'm wrong. But none of y'all, Dami played a strategic game in where he didn't mind lying, stealing, cheating. Yeah, but that dirt, oozed off of into his ally Warren, to where I think that his association with Dami affected him negatively in the final tribal council. Is that right or wrong?
Yeah,
I think that's what it is.
If I sat next to Dami in the finals, I would have won.
Okay, let's say, do we think Warren would have won?
Although Dom, in his own mind, thinks he would have won over all of us, which is
but me and Dom spoke about this, and even at Final 4 and Final 5, when the 2 of us were alone on the call of the year, and they had a little fighting, and everybody went off call. Me and him stayed on call, and he.
Ooh, did he cut out for anybody else?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So for the jury, if it was, let's say Julian got 3rd or 4th and Randy got 3rd or 4th.
You just let's just say for sake of argument,
the 2 of us in the final.
Ooh, Warren's cutting and lagging again.
Julian, I wanted to say,
quick,
I think you made a good decision because I think Randy would have won with either of y'all up there.
I knew Randy was winning, and honestly, that was so hard.
Yeah, I think you. Yeah.
I'm hurry! I can't.
Hurry up, Ashley. She's vacuuming. It's okay. Let her vacuum. She can vacuum. She has to clean. She's your wife. The fuck.
She's playing music while I'm trying to.
Snapchat. I'm sorry.
How dare you? Fucking Snapchat during his winning. Ashley, focus.
I didn't realize that you would have Snapchat music on. Anyway.
Yes, for the fitted, Ashley, rocking the fitted.
As I was saying, I knew that Randy was going to beat me if I took her, and I think I said that outright when I voted for her. But y'all have no idea how hard that vote was because I like Randy a lot.
And she just saved your ass too. That had to be hard. That has to be hard. That's like biting the hand that just fed you, right? But it was the right decision because she wasn't butthurt about it. She thought you played a better game.
Oh, trust me, she was fighting for you in this jury house. Like it was like Randy versus Dom, Randy versus Dom. It was just
Well,
going
Dom
down.
made it that way, not me. He
Yeah.
Do you think
Don't
Dom?
work
Do you
for me
think
just
Dom?
because Randy wants
Do you
you
think
to,
the fighting
blah,
and
blah,
jury?
blah.
Do you think the fighting and jury works for and against either of them?
Against Warren.
It was against.
Well, like I said, I was so up in the air to where I was like, I put
Warren,
the
you should
name
have told
in the
Dami to
bag.
shut the fuck up and let you vote, let you get your own votes. You should have told him to
But
shut
he
up,
wasn't
dude.
in the jury
Don't
to
say
know.
shit else.
I was. I know. I was.
No, but she does.
He can't.
She's
He
still
couldn't
trying to
say
figure out
it.
how the game works, guys. It's alright.
But I didn't entertain it. I said, I'm going to vote who I'm going to vote for, Dom. You vote for whoever the fuck you want to vote for. That's it. That
I'm a
easy.
medical person that voted.
Right,
that
like he
didn't
was
vote.
trying to give everybody a fucking guilt trip about who they gonna vote for. Like, dude, get over yourself. You are not in it. You are out.
lost, dummy.
What?
Get over it.
And then him coming in jury, which it didn't like face me, but when he came in jury talking about you and him ran the whole season, it was like made us feel like, oh, okay, we didn't do shit.
See, I
Like
didn't
it
get to
was
see
like,
any of that. I was added after the fact, so I can't go back and see that. But that made me laugh a little bit when I
No, that
heard
was
that.
out of my control.
Warren, do you have anything to tell Dami now? Do you have anything to tell Dami later?
in this damn jury.
Dom is the most bitter person in that jury.
Honey, that is bitter Betty.
If I was bitter, I wouldn't have voted Julian to win because he just voted me out.
Real quick,
So
guys,
that
before we
proves
end
that I'm
this,
not-
and we're on a good topic, bitter. One person who's not bitter. Look at that hug. Look at that hug. One person who can't be bitter. His name is Julian.
Wow.
Julian, wrap it up for us.
So,
Wrap it up for us, buddy. I want you to be the last one to speak before I go off air and update all the pictures and fucking put this season in the history book.
What with the music video? I'm waiting for it.
It will be coming very soon. Right when you least expect it, the music video is coming. But Julian, take it away.
this season has been so amazing. Thank you guys for everything. Thank you guys for voting.
It's snowing.
Fucking amazing. What a good season.
Julian, after 39 days, 19 people, you are the sole iSurvivor. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Julian and Warren. Y'all both did amazing. Y'all both did amazing.
To my entire cast. It's my entire
Yes.
cast. I want to thank you. I want to thank.
To me, I want to.
Ooh, yes, and
Yay!
And I already have the song of the music video song already pulled up on my phone.
Randy, congratulations on Player of the Season.
Hey, man.
Latanya, congratulations on Glory Spot Fifth
congrats,
Place.
Randy.
Guys,
Thank you.
any last words? Because I'm about to shut this off.
Put me back in.
I want to put
already.
Adam big screen so
For
everybody
me,
can see the
Player of the
hottest person's face
Season.
before we stop. Adam, anything
Put
to
me
say?
back.
Yeah, soon.
Yeah, I want to come back. So
Yeah.
I want to come back
Oh,
to.
y'all want to play again? Why would you want to do this experience twice? Didn't I put you through enough of mental torture?
Yeah.
I didn't think that,
was-
because I want to see, for me, because I didn't get like voted out because of my tribe or whatever. I want to like
I think
see
Tamika
if I can
definitely
go.
deserves a second
I want to see if I can go farther than what I did.
I'm back.
A twist.
Adam, any final words, Mr. Hassan?
Just wanted to say thank you for everyone for playing this season. It's been such a pleasure to have all of you on the Netherlands, season 32. Well done to all of you. And thank you to Sandy for obviously hosting such a well-produced game and making it all possible. So,
thank you for all of our wonderful graphics.
Yeah.
Woo!
Thank you, M-Dog, Randy, Latanya, Tamika, Cheyenne, Julian,
Yes.
Warren, Josiah, Rhea, Dustin, Amos, Parker, KJ,
So let me call you back.
Chris Bash, the fucking Kristen, Hope, and hashtag
Where's
blindside.
Kristen?
Everybody say what up, Ben?
What up,
Hashtag blindside. Blindside. Blindside.